afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. Master of Propaganda here, was like defender of the fatherland. We are facing an exciting 1v1 on the road to CoH2 between in the south. Böser, Watz fighting here for the United States of America for the 3rd Armored Division, going up against her in the north. Talisman, once more, fighting for the Wehrmacht. Für Deutschland for the Panzerdivision Vinhund. We got here Armor Company, Infantry Company, Rifle Company versus Elite Troops, Encirclement and Lightning Wall. And my apologies, yes I know Talisman just had a match yesterday, but a bit short on time. You have to build up a holiday buffer, if you will, for when I head home for Christmas and my birthday, by the way. So trying to build up in a bit of a good time, that's why I think we have a bigger chance of getting some more better matches, which can mean slightly no wonky selection. At least to try to take something not again featuring Soviets. There's been rather a lot of Soviets lately, so you know, trying to mix it up there a bit as much as possible. So anyways, just a slight detail then, again my apologies, but again hopefully we won't have to feature Talisman anytime soon. Again, also this is also basically recording on Thursday, this is going up Sunday, so it should give you an idea sort of how things are currently going. Anyway, 74-2 Pioneers Grenadiers here versus Böser Watz. Basically, I mean, I can't save it because there's a patch hotfix going up more or less the same day as I'm recording this, so I kind of have to use it now if I want to use it, so it's also a bit of that. I don't want to waste it. Anyways, we got Infantry Company here, neatly chosen for Böser Watz. 3 riflemen on the way there. Talisman, so far no choice there. We got Grenadiers, Pioneers, the MD-42 there. He's going for the fuel. He's heading south or westwards as well. There with a larger force, but at the same time, I've got to push here from Böser Watz with his infantry anti-tank bulletins. Talisman has infantry, panzer and sniper bulletins. We've got tanks that are being prepared to be used as cover. Oh, they are jumping right in front of the Grenadiers there. Goddamn Krauts. Some kind of Kraut trap. No, I think it's just luck, Sergeant. Damn you. They're actually falling back due to the sheer pressure of the rifle. The Grenadiers simply can't deal with it. Oh, he actually pops out again. He was hoping actually sort of see him jump out. I mean, that's what some players actually do. They sort of just wait a bit. Hope for the other player to make a jump for the house, then shoot away. In this case, it's just not quite working out. Basically, Böser about to expect him to jump back and just shoot away instead of just running for it. There we go. At the same time, flanking up. MD-42 can barely reach. There we go. Caught some poor bastard out of cover and quickly cut him down alongside his best friend, Johnny. Pioneers heading eastwards. There's a base of the main forces so far acting as a distraction there for Böser Watz, for the Pioneers to grab all the vital territories, and so far Böser Watz is making for a much stronger push down the west flank, which basically means that Talisman can make a pretty successful eastern push. We've got a sniper there on the way for Talisman, a Scharfschütze, to support the Panzerdivision Vinhund, formed out of the remnants of the 16th Panzergrenadier Division on the eastern front, which has been shattered there, completely beyond salvation, and a chaining and replacement Panzer Battalion, somewhere I think in Brittany or somewhere along the French west coast, was basically acting actually as a coastal defense unit, but for all intents and purposes was rated as a Panzer training and replacement battalion. Basically those two were sort of used to form up the 116th Panzer Division, aka the Panzerdivision Vinhund. Fun fact there. We got a sniper out here for Talisman. There we go. We got 4 rifle there for Böser Watz. So far no sign of his stocks. I mean, he has gone for rifle or infantry companies, of course. Riflemen can lay down sandbags. I mean, that'd be better choice than for some of the tank traps. Offer a bit more sort of counter-tactic height behind from an MD-42. Plus, of course, I mean, it also allows to lay down mines. Of course, the question is, will he actually make any sort of decent usage of it? Meanwhile, we get a quick check of this. He's going for the Lieutenant. He sort of wants to play aggressively back against Talisman. Last, the Lieutenant, M20s, a half check on the lax there will be available. Plus, of course, 50 calibers can offer you sort of halt the infantry a bit. Bunker up here for Talisman. Obviously, a medic bunker. And this is extremely paranoid. For some reason, he's going for machine gun bunker, which wouldn't make much sense since basically there's all your bunker coming that arc. Rather than hit, they're pushing up the eastern flank. Basically not going to push on the west flank, so good sort of move there from Böser Watz. Some players just kept pushing through here. Böser Watz in this case just figures, you know, there's going to be some place where Talisman is and strikes up towards that instead. In this case, it's working out quite solidly. Catches sniper in a pretty bad position as well, and so far again we are seeing Talisman now is a bit of trouble there because again his eastern flank is wide open. Lieutenant almost done there for Böser Watz. Talisman taking up there, so he's going to be a bit behind there in the tech race against the Americans. Rifleman ahead here. Quite a bit there. We got reasons following up. We got no mines, but of course you could consider laying down some mines for his rifle in particular now where Talisman is very much back here. I mean, that's a good option for, say, some mines right around here. I mean, the further sort of in trickier places he can lay the mines, I mean, the more he can sort of surprise Talisman. For example, a mine on a retreat path could wipe a sniper, for example, retreating back after having been surprised. But so far, Böser Watz is not laying down a single mine. I do feel that's a bit unfortunate. Grenadiers holding up the Americans there. Going out for the cut-off point. Almost done taking up there, so he's just continuing the advance that way. We got Snarfire there. He could of course also lay down a mine here on the cut-off point. That would also be pretty cheeky. Like to make a nice company up. And we got elite troops again here for Talisman. Elite Truppen. There you go, right being pushed back over Snarvers and the Grenadiers. Like to make a nice company up there. We got the Lieutenant up, but so far no vehicles there from Böser Watz. Yep, setting up with BAR and Thompson submachine gun. Sandbags up, good. He's beginning to make use of the doctrine. I was a bit worried he wouldn't. But again, mines would be quite useful for him. And could really, I think, catch Talisman badly in some positions. Really wouldn't be what to call in. So far, no sign they'd like to make a nice company. No half-tracks, 222s, maybe going for panzer. There we go, got grenades up pretty early here for Böser Watz. People always setting up some munitions. They want to use all mines. I mean, that does make sense. Grenadiers so can't last much longer. That's now flanking Grenadiers, Pioneers. The MG42 still remaining here, covering the victory point and the munitions file here. Actually leaving it isolated, a bit risky there for Talisman to leave it like that, but so far, I suppose he's lucky the main push is in the east here. And there we go, Stormtroopers immediately appearing, occupying the building. Very close actually able to equip the assault rifles already. There's Sturmgewehrs, Pioneers moving ahead here. Rear still Lieutenant there. And there we go, the Stormtroopers with the Pioneers push back the remaining riflemen. So far, Böser Watz's push for the fuel point has been broken. And of course I think he did miss an opportunity, even if he wanted to use some grenades in it, to actually mine out and again make it much more painful for Talisman to counter-attack within those territory. And of course, I mean, there's a thing to keep in mind. Most players who say, you know, this is his half of the map, it's also a huge blind spot when it comes to mine. Most players don't expect us to have mines within their own territory, and that's something a clever player can actually use against them. So that's a little small tactical suggestion there for players on how to use mines in a more devious and underhanded manner. There you go, man. Again, this tank trap of functional cover versus, you know, infantry as such. With the MG42, it's not quite as functional. But there you go, smoke screen down. That also works, but it's more expensive in munitions, but it works. Stormtroopers there, 50 munitions away from getting the Sturmgewehrs. They can get a Panzer Strike, but I imagine Talisman so far is not too worried, despite having seen the Lieutenant, interestingly enough. And he's actually been confirmed. Oh, never mind, he might be going for a 2-2, but also say it's about to be confirmed in it because we got a 50 caliber here from Böser Watz, but no M20, no AA half-track, which could always be quite useful as well. MG42 still maintaining the area here. Could of course try and smoke it or flank it. Actually, there's a nice big tree here blocking the line of sight a bit there on the right flank of the machine gun. Just a small tactical option. There we go, 50 cap setting up here. Stormtroopers trying to grab the point here. They're actually hidden in cover, of course. They could have gotten the camouflage bonus in there, but that was not to be. The 50 caliber instead routed them. Smoke screen here again. Looking decent news on that there, Mr. Böser Watz. Rather than advancing, Uncle Sam, Liberty, and Apple Pie. 2-2 sitting down there in the route to route as many Americans as possible. Right from there, the smoke screen wore off, and there we go, pushed away. Going again here for the fuel point. Böser Watz is pretty much in the Turdy's base, sort of trying to hit as many points again, looking for weak spots, gaps in the line of defense of Talisman to exploit them. Overall, a pretty self-sort. Oh, grenade there! Oh, that was close. That was close right there for Talisman. Each of course, he could have perhaps tried to pop a concussive grenade there himself, but he didn't. And there you go, though, of course, the main reason being, of course, the Stormtroopers aren't getting their Sturmgewehrs, their assault rifles. And there we go, we're going to see a wipe there against Böser Watz. He can probably also now equip the light machine gun smoke. Woo, that was close. I imagine he's going to need a new pair of pants after that one. Sniper intruding, the camera's going to have to smoke here. The MD42, there we go, opening up rifle suppressed. He should have spread out then, he should have smoked the MD42. He knew it was there, but there we go. Lieutenant does the job and quickly lays down and smoke in there against the MD42. So now they can still see rifle pulling back there somewhat safely. And we got the 2-2 still waiting on the retreat path here. Talisman scout car lurking like a predator. Going for the weaker elements of the flux, striking them with its autocannon. No, perhaps not. That could have been pretty nice though. Interesting enough, he's cutting the munitions, but he's not grabbing the light machine guns by having gone for infantry. And again, we haven't seen any soldiers, you know, use the doctrine, but except some sandbags, and that's about it. Stormtroopers engaging them. Oh, right by the cop on again. He tried again in this case, though. Oh! Whew. Clearly, Lady Fortune is with Böser Watz today. But only for so long. before the 222 pounces like a predator.
New units are ready to deploy.
Oh, we got anti-tank rifle. There we go. We got a smoke screen down. Talisman saw it and decided he wanted the hell out of there, though the captain with the bazookas might also have been a factor there in the popping of the smoke screen there. Scheiße, Dieter. Nebeln. I don't want a bazooka in here. Those aren't good for your health. Stormtroopers there waiting, ready to ambush any unfortunate and unwary Americans with their assault rifles, laying down an accurate and murderous fusillade. And there we go, smoke screen down, there we go, he's keeping Monty again. And this is perhaps a slight tactical mistake of a Talisman. He keeps the MD-40 in the same place, but he's not doing anything to make it harder to attack as the game progresses, which does give here some options there for clearing out. Oh, right there, Talisman got punished brutally. I mean, if you're going to leave an MD-42 in a certain building for a longer period of time, you need to actually fortify the area with barbed wire and mines. You need to sort of make the defences more extensive. Otherwise, you're going to have to look slightly shifted every time. Otherwise, your opponent can basically plan ahead pretty easily and clear it up pretty easily, like you saw here. So right there, Talisman got too overconfident and he got punished badly for it. We got regular Panzers here arriving here for the Windhund Panzer Division, as it was known, which is a greyhound in English. 50 caliber opening up the Stormtroopers. Bit of shooting there. Troops suppressed. Captain engaging Grenadiers, Sniper supporting. Close to 52 Panzers moving in there with their own Sturmgewehrs. Not quite as elite here as these Stormtroopers, veterans of the Eastern Front. A few of the surviving members of the 16th Panzer Grenadier Division. And it was in fact not uncommon for Germans to, for example, use shattered divisions, sort of use veterans that sort of form the core of a new division. And if of course there was no one around, they'd actually grab, veterans of an actually existing division and you attach that, for example, form a new corps. For example, they did that when creating the 12th SS Hitlerjugend. They actually took veterans of the 1st SS Panzer Division, sort of form the core of that division. Fun fact there. 2-2, they're hunting down the lieutenant. Storms going for there. Making good use of them by sort of cap territory of being hard to spot. They do against the camouflage ability. Very nice there. But now Böser being pushed back again. And he's finally upgrading his rifleman there with the light machine guns. I'm also surprised, for example, going for a quick steward here. I mean, that could really pressure Talisman, who's actually got no anti-tank weapons at the moment. So that's a bit of a curious one there. Points there being grabbed. Panzer Grenadier moving, head Grenadiers falling back. Grenadiers setting out, 2-2 needing a few repairs.
We're losing a capture point.
Rifleman with captain support. There you go. Stormtroopers has actually got most of the lower officers there. Stormtroopers there. Oh, he doesn't have enough for tactical assault. Oh, there we go. Grenade on them. Need to retreat. Bun. Oh, concussive grenade from the Grenadiers. Might just save the Stormtroopers there, actually. That was really lucky there. That was damn close there. You shouldn't have been doing that. You should have tried to dodge that at the very least there. You might got to push up here. 50 caliber rifle moving in there. Anti-tank rifle neck range to get popped. Somebody doesn't have ammunition there to cover it up. There you go. Lieutenant moving up there. Pioneers trying to cover there. It struck me here. The 50 caliber damage. The lieutenant, all the riflemen running like machine guns, forcing collapse on the right flank. He's over again. He's mostly focused on the west flank, while Böser sort of intently on the right flank. It's sort of it's a bit of an interesting dynamic. Most fighting tends sort of just having more specific players both pushing for the same point. But in this case, they're both sort of pushing in different directions, sort of trying to track the other's movements within the area. That does create a slightly different dynamic. More to prove, they actually spotted and routed here by Böser Watz infantry. Almost got the 2-2-2 there, almost. Heavy light machine gun fire there, wrecks through the thin rear armour, causing it to burst into flames. Grenadiers also suffering heavy damage to the rifle and the brown light machine guns, and you've got quite a few of them. One day, actually upgrade the lieutenant with it as well. Nope. Missed opportunity there. That's always something I would recommend you doing. I mean, if you can upgrade your lieutenant with an extra weapon, do it, because he is really good, and he only gets better than with it. We can create a really tough light anti-infantry unit again, which can also sprint at virtually 3, meaning it's an absolute bastard. Sniper there opening up, almost 52 there, lieutenant though. Cut down there. So that a bit too much there to the sniper. MG42 there firing away, so replacement on there for Talisman. Smoke screen down again. And that's since Böser Watz is reacting. Bit more with it. Could push up here. Panzer's being pushed back, haunted by the Rearstund's M1 carbines, and we got here the Major. So he's taking straight up. He's not going for the steward, meaning he's wanting to go for the medium armor as quickly as possible. But he went for the captain just to have the bazookas, maybe also the supervised, but he could actually gone for that tank soon. They'd just gone straight for the major instead, but I'm guessing the 222 was simply such a big thing on his mind, he wanted the bazooka there to deal with it. Which you would say is a bit expensive. I mean, in theory, he could have just gone for this, which would have been cheaper, gotten for super bazookas on a re-echelon squad, and dealt with it that way. Still 50 caliber coming up here. We are seeing that Talisman is back on the back foot here. He's struggling a bit here again. This partly how the two players again are approaching. It's a bit of a peculiar type of fighting again, considering again, most players just tend to sort of bash in against each other, sort of trying to play around that. But again, they're rather intent on pushing in their own direction, so they're only sort of reluctant to respond to the other's moves into their own territory. It does create some interesting fights here. You've got support McCoy up here, so both players are now heading towards the armour. But Böser is going to be able to get quicker there. He's had overall more territory, I think, than Talisman for a longer period of time. Good tactical assault there. Almost got the captain. Bazooka drop left behind for anyone to pick up, in which case most likely someone who speaks German. Not the stormtroopers though. They don't want this scheisse. Would diminish their firepower versus the American infantry. Gunners here though. Rude halt by the 5th caliber going for the fuel point there, which means Böser is actually going to have a fuel advantage over Talisman pretty soon. Stormtrooper up to support the MD-42 there, rather than a lieutenant already pretty close. We could see a grenade there. At the same time, we got the Stormtrooper supporting. Halfway to 2. There we go, grenade on the MD-42. We got intended plus around. There we go, MD-42 cleared out. Grenade on the Stormtroopers, almost wipes them out. Forced retreat here. A lieutenant and a rifle escort ever approach. Oh! Christ, the Stormtroopers must have been blessed by the Fuhrer himself. Anointed in sauerkraut or Weissbier or something. I mean, that's the second time they get away with a sliver of health. Lieutenant there taking heavy damage. 5th caliber up there, rifle hanging about. Quick grenade there. Canadians barely get away. We got the major moving up there into sniper territory. That is one of the bravest majors ever seen. Don't worry. You don't worry. The other guy's dead, so he can't. No, technically being dead doesn't mean he worries anymore, so, you know, I was right. Rifleman, Captain, yes, Lance, MD-42 to secure, but he quickly loses pretty quickly there again. And he gets it! He could actually steal and turn against Talisman here. This is rather rough that his 2 MD-42s they're lost. He's still got 1, but it's not really good when the opponent gets more machine guns that way. Sherman on the way there. Reactions still well cut down here, but the Panther gun it is well executed fire. Captain supporting, Sherman on the way. Still in the army here for Talisman. He's probably going for the Panther 4. And alright, so he's got absolutely no anti-tank defenses. He hasn't even picked up the bazooka, so he's probably not expecting, you know, the Americans to come driving past with a tank or 2. 50 caliber still remains here. It's a pretty good covering position. It covers the munitions, covers the victory point. Doesn't quite cover the fuel, but he's clearly more willing to give that one up. He's just using, I think, that more sort of pressure point and realises he can't quite easily hold that one, but he can hold this area more decently. So that's an interesting decision making there by Böser. It's not necessarily bad, but interesting. We also got the MD-42 again, using the small house, covers this area and also the fuel point. Very well there. Captain moving head straight into another MD-42 there from Talisman. That's the 3rd MD-42 by the way. Stormtrooper moving head very close to 52. There we go. Captain grabs it again. Rather than straight up into Grenadiers with a concussive grenade. There we go. Well thrown. Good bit of damage and stunned. No defense. There we go. Grenade on the Grenadiers return. Quick school. Come on. Give the Scrots some sauerkraut. I don't think that worked. Grenadiers moving in. Sniper, mortar. Sherman arrives here as well. MD-42 to pick that position. He's getting a pantform strong. In the meanwhile, he's certainly struggling here. Talisman, Böser just keeps up the pressure, though he certainly takes some damage here. Stormtroopers here fighting as well. Somewhat versus Sherman. That's not really going to be a long-lasting engagement. Grenadiers pushing forwards. Still no one taking that bazooka. It's like it's cursed or something. The bazooka of Florida. Something that I don't know. More riflemen on the way to replace some of the losses, and that since what Talisman is suffering, I don't think he's actually suffering full wipes there compared to Böser. That is probably a bit there to Talisman's advantage to support, keep it up there. Not even the riflemen picking it up there again, they're just standing right next to it. You pick it up, no, you pick it up. No, it's gross. Icky. Still pushing forwards, there we go. I mean, he hasn't laid down a single mine again. Considering the map control he has, he really should consider laying down some mines, doing something, so we can bleed out the jumps to the attack. Again, the small squads next to him on one, we can really sort of, sap any strength out of it, but Böser just isn't considering. I think that's actually a bit of a big mistake here if he's not careful. Meanwhile, Talisman Panzer one hit. Stormtroopers were apparently still running back there to base. Panzergrenadiers moving up support here. Rifleman captain moving ahead here. Only one bazooka now, by the way, on the captain. He's not even picking up the bazooka. Someone picked it up. Someone did. Ah, it was the rifleman. Probably someone lost a bet or something. Panzer moving ahead here, cutting down most of the captain's men in the process while doing an assault gun. It is supporting as the snipers well there. Veteran one for the Panzer gun. Smoke screen down to make it draw them in closer, I suppose. 50 cover there, or was it the end? Oh, it's 74 doing the pretty much precision shot there from the Panther. There we go, collapses. Wrecks 74. Two bazooka hit there on the side of the Panther, fails to penetrate. Lieutenant there we go, grenade on the Panther. It's almost wipes out. Sherman charges through 50 cover fire as well, breaking down the Krauts. Almost got the Panther there. Panther fires from the Grenadiers. Halts the Sherman to the advantage to pull back there. New anti-tank gun, and, well, there's still a bazooka, I think, but that's not moving up support and force the Panther further back there. At the same time, got to push up here. We got the mortar there. Oh, fuck, found the 50 caliber Grenadiers. Pioneers, they're bunched up together. A bit risky there by Talisman. Also noting no additional Stormtroopers. And the other ones are very close to 52. Oh, they're finally getting a move on. But right now, Talisman is in a pretty big position. He's got barely in the map there. Böser's got most of it, but again, there's a slight glimmer of hope here because he's not laying down any mines. There's absolutely no mines. Kai Neenan. Nada Minero? No, I don't know. You get the point, though. He's got an overall. He's the one that technically has to defend on this one to make a push for the base, and that probably is a bit better if the opponent actually extend out a bit before they push up for here. But he's not doing anything to sort of try and sap Talisman's attack, and mines are one of the best options for doing that. In particular against, again, the Wehrmacht with its four-man squads. They are the ones that suffer the most from it, amongst other things. So mines would be a really good move here for Böser right now. But it is time here for the game analysis count sort of situation here. Close and damage does slight here to Talisman, partly because, you know, well, he's had more time to deal with the tank, which does some more damage. Kills-wise, he is ahead here because, again, Böser does push in more aggressively and he does suffer more. And he hasn't yet quite, you know, been laying down in a sort of greater deal of mines. And again, I think that's one of his bigger mistakes. He hasn't been doing anything to do also put other things into the fight there against the Germans, which does mean his manpower is primarily what's suffering. And again, he didn't get any vehicles until he got the Sherman, which also means it's mostly the infantry doing the bleeding and the dying. So again, that does mean that Talisman, who's of course also been bleeding and dying, still has been able to edge ahead. Partly because he's also not just been relying on a lot of Grenadiers, he's actually been using a lot more, you know, snipers, but also Panzer Grenadiers and Stormtroopers, who roll versus basic infantry will slowly edge ahead. Of course, the rifle not upgraded, but not wildly upgraded either. So those are some of the factors that are playing in. In terms of army value, nope, Böser has been edging ahead, and he's quite up there, but we are seeing there are some losses. And in terms of point health, though, some sharper points there for Talisman, but overall Böser the one really in control at the moment. And again, though, he needs to put down mines. He also consider upgrading his infantry more with more machine guns, but mines across point, choke points, mines. You know, every road, whatever he can get it, mine it against, you know, his opponent. He's got 2 munitions point. Use it. I mean, mine the crap out of the map is one of the things you have to say, because again, with the amount of map here, I think he's sort of really aggressive and trying to flank pull-ups from excellent assaults, or if he doesn't want to do that, again wants to defend, mines. Again, that's really one of the things he can do a lot because of rifleman defensive structures. That basically means he's got 3 infantry units that can lay down mines and can prepare defences. He just hasn't been doing it, and again, that thing could prove to be a bit of an Achilles heel there for Böser if he's not careful. More armour would be good. Maybe some Scots to support with a bit of light artillery, otherwise Shermans, maybe a Jackson laid down the road as Talisman perhaps gets more armour himself. And of course, at this point, of course, you need to keep in mind, Talisman has gone for elite troops. I mean, he's seen the stun grenades again. There's only 1 dropped in their stun grenades. And then again, so he might consider actually getting a Jackson down the road as well. But mines, maybe some finding positions or something that whatever can do to slow down the advance of Talisman and bleed him out. And the more he can do that, the better. For Talisman, he needs to make a more successful assault. He's continually pushing down here, which doesn't leave much of defensive for his eastern side, but right now an eastern push would actually leave much there to sort of sweep away, maybe seal a 50 caliber, and then sort of swing in behind Böser. I mean, that could, for example, be good doing there with the pads full, maybe leave some infantry supported, but also while he keeps there, that's fair enough. He might want to consider using the mortars to lay down the smoke screen in support at the very least, you know, making it harder for the Americans to sort of cut him down from afar. But using the Stormtroopers decently, you know, not promoting him into, well, silly positions, using tactical advantage wherever possible, I think could do him a lot of good. He should also get some more armour soon, The Stug, I think, would initially just be a good choice. There's a bit of extra anti-tank there. Get the machine gun, can help with his infantry, and that way he knows just push more against these Germans as well. He could also consider mines, but a part of me would also just have thrown some more stormtroopers, more assault rifles down the road, or just more panzer grenadiers if he doesn't want to invest that much munitions into it. He could consider Tiger Ace down the road, but I don't know, a pair of Stugs upon that Panzer IV could do the trick. Maybe then throw in a Tiger Ace, I don't know. To just sort of, deliver one final thrust for German victory. But let's return into the fight and see what happens next. We've got Rifleman, we've got more of a defensive line now here from Böser. We've got cover prepared, that's better. Bazookas, Browning light machine guns versus stormtroopers, grenadiers, MGs, snipers, Sturmgewehrs, G45. You also got the Panzer IV there, roaming about in the background. Sherman's heading out as well there. Smoke screen down, good. He's cleared for Pank for an assault here. Laying down the smoke screen before making the assault, thus making it harder for the defense to come down from far. Good work there. In this case, though, it's a slightly unfortunate incident, also making it harder for him to see the Panzer IV until it's too late. But there we go. Storms to the attackers advance here, cutting down as much of the defenders as they can before they get too close. Panzer IV pulling back, bazookas, German fire, grenades off an MG42, almost knocking out here, Major flanking in. Could perhaps try and call in an artillery strike here while he's occupied here. That could actually a chance of working out against the Grenadiers. German are doing good damage. Panzer IV moving ahead. Fifth cover there versus the Pioneers. They almost got to go straight for the mortar indeed as well. Germany are falling back, not too confident versus the Panzer IV. Grenadiers pushing back the Major, who is surprisingly resilient for an American officer. Tend to die like flies. In game, anyways. 182 munitions. Number 2 Sherman on the way. Talisman gets through. He's actually feeling quite a bit of manpower. Is he planning for a Tiger Ace there, though? I mean, if he were to get now, it could work, but again, it needs to be then used very aggressively, not too passively. Otherwise, again, he's going to sink himself like he did previous match. Troops enforcing, healing up. Stormtroopers, Pioneers, machine gun, more Panzer Grenadier. Alright, certainly puts a dent in the getting a Tiger Ace theory. Stug at the very least then, Sturmgeschütz. Stug. No? No. But again, the lack of mines pretty much allows Talisman to swiftly move ahead. And that pretty much means once the main line of defense is broken, there's no obstacles here for Talisman to advance it really. But now we do have 2 tanks up. You even get Grenadiers there for Talisman. I think that's a bit much there. I think we should cancel and get some armor instead. But no, he's getting 3 Grenadiers. He's actually got quite a sizable infantry force now. He's got 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 1 Storm Squad, Grenadiers, something else lost in this, Mortar Crew, and 3 Grenadier Squads. That is quite a sizable bit of infantry there for Talisman. That's also quite a bit of a manpower bleed, which could backfire. I mean, March moving up here, Mortar could be secured there by Böser. Watz, that's sending for one bit of artillery, again, maybe some options there for bleeding out Talisman from afar, without risking, limbs and life. Stormtroopers here got pretty lucky away, but again we see Talisman collapsing. Was probably too thinly spread out, I imagine. Sort of, deal with that. Still, sandbags, but I'm still not seeing any mines.
The enemy has broken our supply
I'm still
lines.
not seeing any mines whatsoever there from Böser. Watz got Panzers flanking in from behind here. Still no sign of shoot there from Talisman. He could also get another Panzer if he wanted. Snipers, Panzer Grenadier, Stormtroopers. There we go. Flank arrives here. Goes to Lieutenant, who still hasn't upgraded with further weaponry. There we go, 2 men down swiftly as Sergeant Steiner's group moves in. There we go, double Germans. Quickly vanish behind the corner there before they themselves vanish in a cloud of high explosives and blood. And viscera. There we go, we got the Sturmgeschütz on the way for Talisman. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Captain pushed away there. Sniper MG42. Yep, Grenadiers here versus Rifleman. Close to Vet 2-3 there. Grenadiers being cut apart. We got a quick concussive grenade there. Good work. Good work. Forced away. Sherman's responding. Need to get some armor supporting those Grenadiers quickly. Böser Watz still not laying down a single mine. I mean, you'd think that was one of the primary reasons he just went for the doctor. And again, mines are good. Just Böser Watz isn't considering it. Perhaps he doesn't feel he has time, but mines would give him time to lay down more mines, or just bleed out the defender. Either way, though, Sturmgeschütz on the way.
We are losing a sector.
Sherman there versus Panzer IV. Veteran going up for the Panzer IV, giving it the blitzkrieg ability, and we got halfway to Veteran 2 as well. Wunderbar. Troops reinforcing back there. Ambulance pulling back, setting up a forward retreat point. Talisman then needs to push forwards. He's actually a bit behind there in the victory point raised, to put it mildly. Stormtroopers going to be moving up the west. Halfway to Veteran 3. Exciting. But right into the gun, right near with the light machine gun. Thankfully, they've got one light machine gun, which does make it a bit easy here. Panzer move straight to the 50 caliber. Sniper supporting. Stu holding back here, waiting for the Germans to move out before striking them. Perhaps from a superior position, to do a lot of damage there. We got rifle and 50 caliber falling back here to reinforce and heal up. Still no mines, and this again is not the best situation with little cover besides a tank trap. We got an anti-tank gun up here though. Something to do with armour, not bad there for Böser. He's got a lot of resources. He could probably consider Priest as well down the road, and out get a bit of artillery to blast Talisman falls apart with, and also time to attack him in the base. Without having to risk going into big oak Grenadiers. Stormtroopers routed. Panzer IV Stu here versus the Sherman jet. Panzer IV needs to fall back though. Still have help. There we go. Ready to. Oh! Good lord. No one piercing rounds there. Oh, that chance. Did he miss? Hard to say. Oh wait, Panzer IV barely gets away there. Captain advancing. Sherman then knocked out. Bit too much keen on attacking head on again. The Stu probably punished him quite severely for that. No attempt at flanking. Captain moving in, Rifle moving in, MD-42 barely escapes there, the wrath of the US Army. More pioneers to help to repair the armour, since both Panzer IV and Sturmgeschütz are quite dinged up. They need some repairs in their Panzergau, though technically they wouldn't have been in that colour scheme by 1944. It was basically either Dunkelgelb or very late 1944, 1945, Dunkelgrün, that is dark green. Fun fact there, by the way, in German colour schemes.
We are losing a sector.
Right, Lieutenant. Oh, we've got Panzer flanking in the Vichy too. Stormtroopers moving from the front there. Lieutenant a bit of risk position. The Stu bombards with its main gun. Its Sturmkanone. Ooh, halfway to Vichy for there for the Stormtroopers. Oh, the Panzer is the Stormtroopers themselves. So there you go, Lieutenant dead. In fact, dropped the BAR, but you can't see that unless you actually specifically look for it. We're looking at a very obscure angle like this. You might spot something there. Shamla rolling, going straight for the Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers. Stormtroopers, Grenadiers moving straight into, oh, heavy machine gun fire there. So many machine guns tearing into the Stormtroopers and the Grenadiers. Casualties inflicted. Sniper doing what they can there. Vetchi free. Ultimately also pushed away. No further armor there for Böser, despite having plenty of fuel for it. Talisman armor waiting for repairs before moving out there. Stu moving forwards. Put that in the machine gun bar with a bit of help there. Sherman. Easy target, there we go, good hit there, good hit. Nice shooting, Dieter. Danke. There we go, another hit there, down to half health. Smoke's been down currently, cheater from the Stug. Perhaps also cover against any target weak points. Victory points still really looking rough there for Talisman. Or soon will, anyways. There we go, Jackson away to help deal with armor. Good, he might also start worried there about the potential of a Tiger race. But so far, Talisman has not made any moves towards that. You don't have to, by the way, but of course some players will. Panzer Grenadiers setting out. Stormtroopers. Panzer Grenadiers aiming for a 2 sniper. And how many kills there? 35. That's pretty impressive. There's the flanking in, going for the anti-tank, but there you go. Simply too many rifles, too much fire. Oh, rifle grenade, but that is dodged. And firing. Oh no, the concussed grenade. Never mind. He cancelled that. 150 cups of waiting. They can go up sandbags. Still not a single mine though from Böser. Not a single mine. But there's not really been any from Talisman either. So, I mean, it's not like he's, getting a free pass in that department. I mean, a few S-mines or Teller mines could also do wonders for Talisman as well. Against all these assaults here from Böser and the 3rd Armoured. Good hit there, good hit.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
There you go, we got the M36 Jackson arrives to support Böser. Rifleman suppressed. They're taking losses. 50 caliber falling back.
New units are ready to deploy.
Captain, 6 kills. Panzer moving hit Sherman there. Ooh. Good hit from the Stupid. Could see a target weak point. Could see a target weak point. No. Bit of a miss there, I think, for Talisman, but oh well. And Sherman down in this case. Böser was too slow to pull back there. Also a bit of risky position to go out there like that. Tanks are generally not the best, but just use sort of defensive stop blocks. Captain well up here. Seems like Böser might in fact just Oakson. Again, the lack of mines makes it easy there for Talisman just go ahead and for example surprise Böser. Anti-tank gun cleared up. This is quickly getting very up here for Böser. Quick grenade there gets MD42. Almost got it there, almost got it. Jackson moves up. Shoots, scores a wonderful hit there on the Panzer IV. Panzer gun is pinned down on the road, rifle moving forward, so Jackson needs to be careful with the Stuke. There we go, targeting point, got a heat run going in, there we go. Stuns the gun, or jams it up, whatever. Forcing the Jackson back, we got Böser and the Stuke giving it some lovely shots in there. Making it slightly tougher. 32 there. It's another sniper down the way for Talisman. He actually lost it. I actually think this Jackson got the one, to be honest, right here. We missed that one, actually. That's a bit of a miss there. I forgot about basically Jackson snipes the sniper. Meanwhile, Storm's coming up here. Super close to Vetchi for you. They're super close, but not quite. But now it's Talisman, the one with all the cards there. Again, Böser's defense had some flaws there, I think. And now he's just attacking out in the open, which certainly doesn't make it any harder for the Germans to cut them down. Still, he's successfully pushing back Talisman there. Recruits the anti-tank gun, ready to repulse another panzer attack.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Finally adding some machine guns there to the Panzer IV. 100 points left there for Talisman, more or less now. 283 there for Böser. No, it wasn't that one. Must have been another sniper then. Kind of spoiled that, I guess. My apologies. Was that another game, actually, come to think of it? Sometimes when you watch as many replays as you do during the day as me and observe as many matches, they can occasionally blend together. Very occasionally. Now, there you go, Jackson there hit by Panzer IV, close to it 2-3. Sniper firing away there, one kill so far, MD42 there in a risky position with grenade, at the same time gun is firing in there, Jackson moves up, taking hit left for the Stuke. Machine gun away for that one, grenade there, almost gets the MD42, but not quite. Rifle needs to fall back here, losses. Light machine gun there dropped. 50 cover doing what he can there. Needs another Sherman, then Mr. Böser wants to Scott. Something to do with all the infantry as well, in a bit more of an explosive manner. Quick grenade there, 50 caliber almost wiped out. This is starting to look pretty grim there for Böser. And he's got so much munition there, so much. Another Panzer IV there for Talisman. Another Panzerkampfwagen 4. And it is suppressed. Pushed away. There he goes, too close to Vetchi 3. Actually, right now getting pushed to the ground there by the machine gun fire, just breaking him down. Almost got that second Panzer already there to support the Winhund's assault gunners. They need to retreat. Oh, Kutsu out there, Kutsu out there. Vetchi 3 gun is lost. 28 kills. That would be quite a loss there. Panzer was doing what it can there from the heavy cover, from the sandbags. No, they rush forwards. Straight into the line of fire there. That's pretty bold there by Talisman. There got quick Gebaldeladen. Not going for the concussive grenade there, actually, interestingly enough. Veteran 3 gained. But there we go, the light machine gun at the range is just tearing them apart. And we see poor Wilhelm there forced away.
Crew ready.
There's 2 Panzer IVs and a Stuke. With lots of veteran elements. In fact, Panzer IV almost Veteran 3 versus Jackson there. Not further armour there from Böser. Again, his tactics has rather, I think, caused a massive manpower bleeding. He's flowing so much munitions, he's not trying to use the munitions, he's trying to offset the manpower bleeding on himself. Which if doing to Talisman again, there's been 0 mines. And I really think, again, if you go for infantry, you definitely need to use the mines to good effect. In fact, you don't have any reason not to use the mines, actually, which just makes it even more curious that Böser hasn't utilised them. I mean, I think he did a lot of damage to Talisman, actually, several times over. Troops are suppressed by the 50 caliber machine gun. Got the element recruit there as well. Stormtroopers suppressed. This is so close for Victory though. So close. Gunners sitting in the camp. They grenaded. Almost wiped there again. Stormtroopers pushed away. Panzer Grenadiers falling back. They got the Panther up there. 15 kills for the fatherland. Machine gun fire raking down the Americans up there. We got assault to again. Panther 4 moving in, and the 50 caliber hold to that. He's going straight for the Panther 4 there, but still they're out in the open, they're exposed. Panzer doing with the can damage engine. Jackson moving in there. Veterans 1, he should at least use HVAC round for increased penetration. Now, but there goes Duke moving forward. Good to target weak point, there we go. Heat round fire. Ah, no, missed. Ambulance down, there's a Panther 4 flanks in. There we go, good hit on the Stu, good hit. But Stu there gets off even better hit. Veterans is free. Panther 4 almost down, anti-tank a bit of trouble here. Ravnik doing what can versus the Stu, which is not really much of a threat at the moment because it hasn't been allowed to shoot at infantry. Scheiße, so the Americans who ruins a paint job. And I put so much work into it. No, you hadn't, you asshole. That's factory made painting. Stop ruining for me, Wilhelm. Stop ruining for me. Just want to reason to be mad at the Americans. It's actually not being Americans. Troops reinforcing, Jackson being repaired. 23 kills, 12 kills, we lost the one Panther squad there. And they're so close to the 2-3 though. Panther all watching though at the front here, it seems a bit risky. Böser Watz really hasn't got much more armour.
Capture point is being overrun.
Got better too than the Jackson actually. Using its accuracy and rate of fire. And again, if it combines that then with the HVAC rounds, it can actually allow him to quickly do a lot of damage to any armour. Those now running up there, Jackson moves ahead. Sniper moves in. Aha, I am Deutschland's greatest sniper. Takes out you American Scheißhund. It was this match actually. Again, my apology for spoiled it, but that's pretty impressive. In fact, he ordered it to actually happen. Sniper at 2 o'clock. Shoot! Are you sure? Shoot! Oh crap, it worked. Panther 4 moving up close to 53 there. Jackson, oh, he uses it like a tank, runs in front of a tank there. Takes a hit there. Stu could also move, get off a target weak point. Jack needs to get away there. Should have used heat rounds to be honest. Other Panther 4 they almost knocked out though. Anti-tank and moving in. Stu moving forward. There we go, another good hit. Need to pull back the Jackson fully. Almost 53 there. Stu rolls in there in front of the anti-tank and good hit, good hit. Tank in. Fire the armor piercing rounds. Come on, quickly. Stu almost down to half health here. Ralph moving ahead there. Panther 4 almost knocked out. Moving up the Ralph never the bazooka. We got another Panther 4 moving in support, but that's... Böser Watz there might just be... Oh no, he should have retreated. They should have retreated. That Panther 4 is virtually free. The Stu's virtually free. Oh, the Ralph getting the 50 caliber machine gun. Böser Watz there, close to perhaps pushing back. Talisman once more into that set, just suffering massive casualties. In part because I think you set Jackson a bit unfortunately, rushing in first. Again, it's a tank destroyer, not a tank. And he used, I think, conjunction as a matrix round. She could have perhaps knocked out that Panther 4 there. Actually, because again, it means it doesn't just penetrate more, it does more damage. Major doing a bit of reconnaissance there, for some reason. Panther 4's opening up there with the machine guns. Looks like almost like one could shoot shot down, but didn't. Now the Major's there as well. Another major mishap there for Böser Watz and the 3rd Armoured. Got machine gun bunkers there being dug in, perhaps a command bunker, but I'm guessing machine gun bunkers, bazooka they're left behind. There's something about this spot in bazookas, just no one wants to pick them up. Jackson's still ready. He's getting another one here. He's really worried about the armour. Understandably, eventually 3 Panthers 4. Then he's a Panzer Ace, and obviously he's also got Stugate in theory. Is not something to be taken lightly. I mean, he needs some expert German armoured crews.
Armor here.
Moving forwards. Panther 4 moves in. There we go. Good hit, good hit. Jackson's almost 53. If you can hit that, that'd be really good. I mean, it just means more penetration, but also higher rate of fire again. And then that combined with the HVAC rounds really can do a lot of damage into any tank. So it's actually something pretty dangerous. There goes second Jackson. They probably should have gone for a stone to help you with infantry and let the Jackson now, of course, gain more veterans in again. Unleash the HVAC. Instead, he's being pushed back here. Germans are assaulting all across the front now. Böser is struggling to contain the German blitzkrieg. Right from there, wiped. That's another unit gone. Jackson shoots, misses.
A capture point is under attack.
Panzer IV sets out. There goes Storms going for the attack. So there go. They're just slaughtering the riflemen there. A veteran fleet with tactical advance. They are pretty mean. And there you go. Böser surrenders. Game over. A loss here for Böser. Victory for Talisman. Was close at time. But again, I think Böser basically played the American defense rather incorrectly. I mean, if you have to go for it again, you're using something like infantry company. Use the mines. They are right there before you. Had he done that, I think Talisman could actually have been bled out quite severely. But instead, he just kept pushing on to the right, and he just got thrown into the front line, and he just kept bleeding out there. In particular, as the Panzer and the Storms sort of took more to the front, and then again, they basically sort of pushed things more to his advantage. Also, should upgrade at least some score to more than one light machine gun, I think, as well. That would have helped him out much more. So I think there was some tactical and strategic issues there from Böser, basically ensure the Talisman slowly but surely could push through. Also some pretty good armour usage there, I think, by him compared to Böser. You occasionally have tanks standing out. And of course, Sid Jackson's in like tanks, which is a bit unfortunate as well. So while he did initially well, as the game progressed, there were some prompts again not preparing for defending and such. I think that really gave Talisman the advantage because again, had Talisman encountered mines, that could have really changed how he could have fought, and also bled him out much faster. Could also make some tanks easier to deal with. So a little thing there to consider. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you ideas for your matches. If it did, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. Press like as well, that's most appreciated. And if it didn't, feel free to send in a replay or write some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Engine. Cheers and thank you for watching. Bye.